Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Binky here today and we're going to be trying a product that I haven't used before. It's been in my apartment for a long time and it's time to use it. Let's use it for a week. Use it or lose it, baby. So that's what we're doing. And this is a Korean brand. It's CLIO, which I love. They have really great single eyeshadows that are really sparkly and beautiful. Love it. So it's the Prism Highlighter and they have about 6 different ones. I think 5 or 6 different colors. Unfair. I went with this color. Let me see which one this is. It is 06 Violet Ruby. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I'm hoping it goes well. I wonder if this was a winter release a while ago. It's still available. I make sure things are available because I don't want to do things here that you can't get in case you fall in love with it. But let's see what this looks like. Really pretty embossing. Very light, which I'm fine with. I don't like a really bright, highlight. And I usually tend to use my fingers just because that's how I roll. So it's actually perfect for today. Ooh. Wow, it's actually perfect for this look. Oh, wow. Now this is more of a gentle highlight. This is actually right up my alley. I don't like dramatic highlighters. I want something that's gonna sparkle from within. And this is very much that. Like, it really is not, I know, not everybody likes that. I do. So what I'm going to do is also put it under my, here. To change this look a little bit. That's okay. A brush may help this pop more. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care about that. I really don't like a strong highlight. I really, really do not. So for me, this is really good. The thing is that when I'm noticing, oh, that's so pretty though. I was going to say you can barely see it, but you definitely can. It's like this beautiful pink highlight. Ooh, that's really beautiful. And up on the lid. Interesting. So it's really powdery. It's really powdery, which most highlighters are, but this one is really, really powdery. It doesn't have much grip to it, which I'm absolutely okay with, but just know there's not a lot of grip. So it's almost like a powder, and so it just, I don't know how it's going to adhere. But that being said, it makes it very blendable, and you could really play with the highlights of your face and do some really artistic things too with it. You could probably even use it as an eyeshadow. A very one and done. It wouldn't be very dramatic, but you could, and it would be really, really pretty. It's just not. It's gorgeous, but it's just not showing up as crazy as. Actually, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind. But from the video perspective, you're all probably like, "That's it." Yeah, that's it. That's it. But you have to understand something, and I do want to point this out. This is a Korean company. They're not about dramatic looks. They're just not. Now, there's going to be people who are within every group. You know, not everybody follows the same trends. But for the most part, Korean makeup tends to be very much about natural features, natural, cute, popping out the face, pretty makeup. You know, very, like, cute and very natural. And there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, that tends to be my aesthetic. So I really like this actually because of that. This is a highlighter that I would wear all the time because it matches my aesthetic. So I'm curious with my oily skin to see how it works. I think I already said that, but in case I didn't, because I'm filming several videos today, I have cool tone. I'm a cool tone leaning towards neutral. I have oily skin, which breaks through everything. So that's why I'm curious to see where this goes, and sensitive rosacea. So all right, let's do this. Okay, I'm filming so many of these today, which is great because I'm getting through stuff. That's the whole thing that I want to do this year, is get through things and get rid of things I don't need and keep what I want. And so we are talking about CLIO's Prism Highlighter, and it is still on really beautifully. You can see it right here. It's still very much there on the tip of the nose and above underneath the eyebrow. I like to do that. I know some people are like, I like to sparkle everywhere. So there you go. But it's still on there beautifully. It didn't really change at all. Even though it was powdery, I didn't think it would adhere that well. But ooh, it did adhere quite nicely, even when it's kind of hotter out today. And it's still adhering, actually, and my oil is broken through. To be fair, it doesn't break through around here as much. It usually affects blush and foundation more. So maybe I'll put it over my blush just to see what happens one day. But it's still holding on for dear life. Not dear life at all. It's hanging on like, yeah, confidently. And I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear this for a week. Because I think that'll, like, you can put something on and do a first impression, but that means nothing. Even with 6.5 hours, that really means nothing. I want to see how it works in the real world. Yeah, I'm excited to try it for the week because this is really beautiful. So here we go. Let's see how it goes. Okay, it has been a week and I have used this for a week. This is Prism Highlighter from CLIO. I love, love, love. So this is a Violet Ruby, number 6. And I've had a good time using this. Now, what I will say is that this isn't necessarily a dramatic, highlighter. I used it almost every day that I did wear makeup. This is what it looks like. Look, it's a really nice highlighter, but this isn't going to like make you go wow. It's just not that type of highlighter, which I actually don't mind. I don't like really bright, like look at me highlighters. This one is very natural, very pretty. I'll put it on now. I'm not wearing any now, and look at that. It just blends in really well. Now there's different ones depending on what you want in your world. For me, this is perfect because I like a more natural highlight. I know you know, more natural looks are in right now, but I think we're heading into an era of a new one of more bright, fun eyeshadow looks coming in. I have a feeling that's going to become pretty popular here soon. I just tend to be more natural because that's what I'm about, and I feel like this is perfect for that. You can see putting it on that it looks really nice. It looks really natural. It's not something that anyone's going to look at twice and go, whoa. What I do love about this is these are very powdery and light, so they don't, like I have the ColourPop one that I'm trying to pan right now. It's like wearing eyeshadow on your face. It's just really thick and heavy. I don't care for that. I prefer more powdery and light, because with the one from ColourPop, what it ends up doing is that it ends up covering up my blush. It's so thick. And this just goes on top of it, which I love. It kind of plays with the color, so you can lightly like dab it on like this. You can barely see it, but it just makes this ethereal kind of look. And I think that's more of just my speed. If you're looking for a more dramatic type look, this probably isn't going to be it. This is very simple. This is very light. This is very ethereal, which is very much the Korean standard right now. So this totally makes sense. It's more natural, pretty, and just not obvious, I think. So I love this. This is really great. It is because it's pink. I would only wear it with certain things. I don't know if I'd wear it every day, but I do really like this one. I do. I just feel like if you're looking for something bold, it's not going to happen, you know? So just know that. Also the wear time, because it is a little bit more powdery, I don't feel it has the adhesion that a lot of highlighters do. By the end of the day, it had worn off for the most part. You can see traces of it, but it didn't last the whole day. And you know, you move your hair, or you like kind of things like that, it's gonna knock it off, because it's not even here. If I go like this, which if you do with any product, it's gonna go away. It's almost, you can't even really see it anymore. So because it has that lack of adhesion, it's holding on for dear life a bit, you know. So just know this is not for, it's not going to be like, you may want to put a fixed spray on it to make it stay on, or this may just not be a formula. But I just found by the end of the day, I was kind of like, where are you? Where are you? And though it's a beautiful highlighter, I don't feel like it lasted as long as I would like as far as the product goes. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's really beautiful. I would use it across my whole cheek over a blush, and I think it would be beautiful. Or if I want a really light highlighter, but if I want more of a working horse highlighter, I probably would go with a little bit of a different brand. But I definitely think that this has a place in my collection, and so I'm definitely going to keep it. You know, I'm trying to declutter a lot of things, but I'm not going to, because I really like this, and I like the playfulness of the pink ruby. Not just skin tone or silver or a light glittery gold. I like the fun of the pink, but yet it's very wearable. So yeah, you know, after wearing it a week, it kind of gives you an appreciation for these things, and you have a better idea of what you kind of want in a product. So yeah, that is my review of this beautiful, beautiful highlighter. I forgot to mention I am oily skin too, which probably gets in the way of anything sticking to my face for long. That probably is a problem as well, but even still, the powderiness of it does make it like look like a cat hanging on a screen door. So there you go. But with that, have a fabulous day, my friends. Bye.